Universal Styles, Kansas City, Missouri.
Hey, what's happening, homie? This is Lil Woe Plies, man. Hey, Payne, I want you to tell him about your shoulder, homie. And I'ma tell him about mine, dawg.
Even though I'm not your man, you're not my girl, I'ma call you mine.
Live and direct with that connect. Universal Styles in the building, your man Holly Rod. We sitting here with Mz.Shai from 90.1 FM. How you doing today?
I'm doing great.
We gonna let the people get a little inside track on what you do at the radio station and who you are. So why don't you tell the people a little bit about what it is that you do at the radio station and how you got started in the business?
Well, what I do, I'm an on-air personality and producer with 90.1 FM.
Okay.
I do the Show Me Mix show every Saturday night.
Okay, now what's the Show Me Mix show? What does that consist of?
It consists of a variety of things. We try to focus mostly on making sure that our local artists have a media outlet for, radio airplay and things like that. We have different segments that we try to incorporate into the show, such as the Grown and Sexy Saturday, where we try to incorporate hip-hop that has R&B.
Okay.
Still letting people hear, the sounds of the Kansas City local artists.
Okay, so you do play local music.
Yes, predominantly local music. We try to stick to making sure that our Kansas City artists are heard.
What do you like most about what you do at the station?
The fact that I get to meet lots of people, the networking, and just overall helping the artists. I mean, that was the whole purpose of starting the Show Me Mix show, because a lot of the artists were screaming very loudly that their music wasn't being heard, and it was getting so-called hated on by their own peers. So
lack of support. I'm hearing that a lot. Yes. So what do you think you'd be doing different if you weren't doing this at the station?
Honestly, I couldn't see myself doing anything other than this.
Okay.
I love it. Get to travel. We just went to the BET Awards.
Okay.
Got to meet lots of, got to meet some celebs.
Some high profiles.
Yeah,
okay.
And just learned a lot. Was able to network.
What do you think you dislike the most about the job?
Egos.
Egos with artists or
all the way around.
Execs, everybody.
Everybody
There's a lot of ego in the industry.
Yes, and I mean it's a part of the territory, unfortunately, but I think that's my biggest, issue.
So what keeps you going every day?
Just knowing that every now and then I'll get a call from an artist that says thank you so much. I really appreciate the fact that you took time to play my music. I mean that is what keeps me going forward with this.
Okay. What in your opinion is good quality music? What would you consider good quality music?
First of all, the content has to have some sort of substance. If you're not saying much of anything,
it has to be irrelevant.
Yes, it definitely does. You have to have some sort of message. Second, the production, the overall production of it.
Now, is that with the beats or the sound quality? How does
both?
Okay.
Sometimes there are artists, and we get a lot of it. We have artists that try to use the beat to overshadow their lyrics.
Their talent.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it has to blend. There has to be a nice balance in order for it to sound good. So I would say content, overall production, the beats, all that has to blend in order for it to.
So it all has to paint one big picture.
Yes.
Essentially, what you're saying. Gotcha.
Exactly.
What's one thing about the local community that you would say needs the most improvement, and how would you improve it?
I would say going back to just overall support. It's a two-way street. The audience.
Support people. We hear that all the time at Universal Styles. We're not getting enough support for our artists here.
No, not at all. But it's a two-way street. The artists, I see lots of people that do shows, and they'll bring their whole camp out, and then as soon as somebody's off the stage, they leave.
They don't support. So artists have to support other artists as well.
Exactly.
You hear that as well. All you artists out there listening, support the next artist.
Yes.
You got to have support, and you got to give others support.
That's true.
How do you know that you've chosen the right business or career for yourself with what you're doing?
I know because I volunteer to do this show.
Okay.
Very little people know that I'm not getting paid to do this show.
Okay.
And it's not money driven for me.
Okay.
If I do, that's a blessing. If one day I become Oprah or something, but other than that, just what do I like to do? I like to shop.
Shop.
I like to talk on the phone with my friends. play around on the internet. I mean,
Kind of
normal
laid
stuff.
back, laid back. So you're not a party goer. You're not out here just partying at all the clubs every night.
No, I mean, I go, but predominantly it's because of the show.
Right,
I'm
right.
really trying to promote the show. I'm trying to meet an artist. I'm trying to see somebody perform. Other than that, I'm not just hanging out at the club.
When you were younger, did you see yourself doing what you're doing now?
No. Honestly, when I first graduated high school and went to college, I actually got a computer science degree.
Okay.
So, no, I didn't see
Didn't see it
No.
coming. Where do you see yourself in 10 years in this business?
Honestly, I see myself having my own radio station. I see myself owning
Here locally or?
Yeah, here locally. Yeah. I don't, I love, I think we need diversity. If you go to any other metropolitan city, there's a variety.
There's a
You turn it
variety.
down and you just get multiple stations, multiple genres of music, and here we're limited.
We're limited.
And, I just want to broaden that. I want to be one that steps up and broadens that.
Who would you say is your most positive influence in your life thus far, and why would you say that?
I would say my mom
Okay.
is my most positive influence. I mean, she supports everything I do, good, bad, otherwise. She's in my corner. She calls up to the radio station every Saturday, gives her shout outs.
Okay. So she's in total support. Shouts out to Mom.
Yes.
Mz.Shai. Shouts out.
Yes.
Okay, so what kind of influence would you like to have when you're said and done on this? What type of influence or legacy would you like to leave? How do you want people to remember you, Mz.Shai?
That's a good question. I would say just the fact that, there are other people that are doing this. Kenny Diamonds, who does the Underground Heat. There's other, Cool Wayne, he does his show at 90.1. There are other people that do it. However, I just want people to remember, I went against the grain. As a female, I stood up and said, hey, something else needs to happen with the entertainment scene in Kansas City. And that I was willing to not turn a deaf ear to every artist that came to me with a CD.
Right, you're willing to listen. Give people opportunity. That's what it's all about. It's all about opportunity. Universal Styles. You're trying to make stars shine brighter. So, what advice would you give somebody that's just starting out in the business?
Oh my goodness. I would say do your homework.
Homework. Research. Research, development.
Yes. It is so important to know the business side. Is more to it than just getting up on the stage, rapping or singing or doing what you do. You have to do your homework. You need to read a book and find out what it is that goes along, what comes with this business.
Right.
Take a class, something.
Okay. So what do you think is the best piece of advice that you've given throughout your career?
That somebody's giving to me or I've
Or
given
that
to
you've given to another person?
Just that. Just, do your
Do your
homework.
homework.
Yeah.
Do your
Just
homework.
research what you're trying to do. Just don't jump in it blindly, not knowing, and then you look up, 10 years down the line, you got screwed over because you didn't take the time to find out what it is that you were getting into.
Got you. We want to thank you for coming, and thank you for your time. If you have any shout-outs, Universal Styles, we're here with Mz.Shai once again. Go ahead and give your shout-outs. And
Of course, I got to give a shout out to everybody that supports the Show Me Mix show. I got to give a shout out to Lonnie Love. He helps co-host the Show Me Mix show. Shamel, she'll be there answering the phone, so that's that sexy voice you be hearing. When you call to the station, got to give a shout out to my mom, my family. I mean, everybody that, is in support of Kansas City, really. So
that's right. 2 fingers in the hook.
Yes.
Kansas City, Universal Styles. We're here with Mz.Shai, Holly Rod, your man, and we out once again.